Serena Williams' sexism claims backed by WTA, but ex-umpire and former stars leap to defense of Carlos Ramos. Serena Williams' claims of sexism in the U.S. Open final have been backed by the governing body of women's tennis. But a number of ex-players have backed Carlos Ramos, while a former leading umpire has stated he handled the match absolutely perfectly. WTA chief executive Steve Simon said that the level of tolerance shown to Williams during her outbursts on Saturday night would have been different had she been a man. The 36-year-old initially objected to being handed a code violation for coaching from the box, and things soon escalated during her defeat at Flushing Meadows. She was handed a penalty point for racket abuse and a game penalty for calling the umpire a thief and demanding an apology. Serena then demanded tournament referee Brian Early come out during her meltdown on Arthur Ashe as she lost to Naomi Osaka. Williams has since been fined a total of $17,000. £13,100, for code violations that included calling Ramos a liar and thief. Williams has been docked $10,000 for verbal abuse of chair umpire Ramos, $4,000 for being warned for coaching, and $3,000 for smashing her racket. She earned $1.85 million, £1.43 million, in prize money for reaching the final. In a statement released by the WTA, Simon said, "The WTA believes that there should be no difference in the standards of tolerance provided to the emotions expressed by men versus women. We do not believe that this was done last night." British former player Andrew Castle said Simon should be ashamed of his comments. The accusation of sexism which was leveled by Serena Williams in her press conference after the women's final needs to be backed up, he told BBC Radio 4's Today programme. Otherwise she could be accused of bringing the game into disrepute. Indeed, former leading umpire Richard Ings has handed his backing to Portuguese official Ramos. Ings, who penalized John McEnroe a game during a match against Boris Becker in 1987, hailed Ramos for his decisions and said he umpired the match absolutely perfectly. Ings said, "Carlos Ramos is an umpire with 40 years of experience. He handled that match absolutely perfectly. He saw violations and he had the courage of his convictions to call them when he saw them. I support him 110%. It was one of the best officiating jobs that I've seen in years." Former British tennis number 1 Annabel Croft said that, while she had sympathy for Williams, her claim that she had been treated differently because she is a woman was wide of the mark. "I definitely feel sympathy for her because I was actually commentating on the match and I witnessed the whole thing unfolding and it was incredibly dramatic," Croft told ITV's Good Morning Britain. But Carlos Ramos is not, I don't believe, sexist. He's a very strict, very decisive umpire, who takes nothing from any opponent whether they're male or female. I've seen him giving time violations to Rafael Nadal out there on the court many, many times. But he's someone who just plays it by the rule book. It doesn't matter who is on the other side of the net, what icon they are, what status they are in the game, he will just play it by the rules." Great Britain Fed Cup captain Anne Keith Vaughn has also suggested Williams is in the wrong. She tweeted, "Sexism is a problem in the wider picture of tennis, but I don't believe the decisions Carlos Ramos made that night had anything to do with it.